Hey everyone, this is Murph, and in today's video, we will be discussing how to obtain all of the Legion Remix achievement appearances from Phase 1 of this Remix event. This includes the Kaldorei Queen's Royal Vestments, the Sargerei Commander's Felscorned Regalia, the Felshatter Weapon Illusion, and the Sinister Fel Arsenal. There are certain achievements you will need to complete in order to obtain these appearances, so let's cover them. First up, let's discuss how to obtain the Kaldorei Queen's Royal Vestments. For this ensemble, you will need to complete 2 out of the 4 requirements for the achievement Suramar. This includes Campaign Suramar, which will have you complete the entire storyline of Suramar, Tour Suramar, which will have you explore Suramar, defeat 5 rare enemies, and loot 8 treasures in the zone. Looking for Group Suramar, which requires you to complete the Archway and Court of Stars dungeons, as well as completing the Nighthold raid. And lastly, the Nightfallen, which requires you to become exalted with the Nightfallen reputation. For this achievement, I recommend focusing on the Nightfallen reputation and Tour Suramar parts of this achievement. Both of these can be done very easily and won't take you very long to complete. For the Nightfallen Exalted reputation, you can earn this immediately by creating a Nightborn time running character, as they start with Exalted reputation with the Nightfallen, and this rep is account-wide. You will, however, need to reach level 11 on this character by doing some of your introduction quests, before then flying to Shalaran over in Suramar. Once you reach the cave entrance, you will be teleported to the portal room down below, where you will earn Exalted status and complete this step of the achievement. We can also finish Tour Suramar very quickly as well. Firstly, you will want to use your Warbound map to everywhere all at once in your general spellbook to fully discover all of the Legion zones, including Suramar. If you haven't already used this, you will gain a decent amount of bronze as well. Next up, you will want to progress the Suramar introduction quests until you have helped Thelyssra uncover Shalaran. Once you have done so, you can purchase a Suramar treasure map, which will reveal the location of any treasure chests nearby on your minimap. Keep in mind, you must be honored with the Nightfallen first, so you'll want to do the reputation step of this achievement first. After you have obtained the map, simply fly around the zone to collect 8 different treasures and kill 5 different rare enemies. Once you have finished these 2 steps of the Suramar achievement, you will receive the Kaldorei Queen's Royal Vestments. Next up, let's cover the Felshatter Weapon Illusion from Felshatter. You will need to complete 2 out of the 4 requirements of the achievement Felshatter in order to receive this weapon illusion. This includes Campaign Felshatter, which will have you complete the main storyline of Felshatter, Tour Felshatter, which will have you fully discover the zone, defeat rares, and collect treasures, Looking for Group Felshatter, which will have you complete the Darkheart Thicket and Blackrock Hold dungeons, as well as the Emerald Nightmare raid, which you can actually run at lower levels while you're leveling up. Lastly, Dreamweavers, which will ask you to reach Exalted reputation with the Dreamweavers. For this achievement, I recommend you focus on the steps Campaign Felshatter and Tour Felshatter, which can both be done easily while leveling your Time Runner character. You can opt into doing Looking for Group Felshatter if you would instead like to focus on doing dungeons and raiding. Once you've finished the storyline, fully explored the zone, collected treasures, and defeated rares, you will unlock this cool looking Fel Portal Weapon Illusion. Next, we have the Sinister Fel Arsenal, which includes 4 different weapon appearances. This includes a one-handed sword, a dagger, a staff, and a wand. As with the previous 2 entries, the Sinister Fel Arsenal is rewarded for completing 2 out of the 4 requirements for the achievement Stormheim. This is going to include Campaign Stormheim, Tour Stormheim, Looking for Group Stormheim, which is going to ask you to complete the Halls of Valor and Maw of Souls dungeons, as well as the Trial of Valor raid, which can be done while you're leveling up. Lastly, Valorjar, which is going to ask you to reach Exalted with the Valorjar reputation. For this achievement, I suggest that you focus on the steps Campaign Stormheim and Tour Stormheim. Both of these can easily be completed while leveling your time running character, but you can opt to do Looking for Group Stormheim if you prefer doing dungeons and raids. Once you've finished the main storyline in Stormheim, collected treasures, killed some rares, you will receive the Sinister Fel Arsenal. Lastly, we have the amazing looking Sargerei Commander's Felscorned Regalia. This set will take you longer to acquire than the previous entries, but it is well worth the time investment, as this very well could be one of the best looking sets Blizzard has ever made. Firstly, to start working towards this set, you will need to reach level 80 on a time-running character and accept the quest Shape a New Legend from Eternus in the Infinite Bazaar. This quest will have you collect a large amount of infinite power, as well as completing 20 infinite research daily quests that you can also pick up from Eternus. You can collect multiple infinite research quests at the same time. In fact, I had about 6 to 7 active research quests at one point while I was working on this stage of the quest. These daily quests will have you doing specific activities in Legion Remix, including doing specific dungeons, raids, going out and questing, or even just killing a load of different enemies. Also note that as you turn in infinite research quests, new ones will become available, so you can knock out a good chunk of this in one sitting if you'd like. Next up, you will need to collect a very large amount of infinite power. The quest will tell you that you need to gain 1,000 infinite power, however, it is much more than that. You can obtain infinite power by doing just about any activity within Legion Remix, and this includes killing bosses in dungeons and raids, killing rares in the open world, opening caches from completing quests, and even mining and herbing nodes. I highly recommend that you farm this final step of the quest within the Heroic World tier, as you will also encounter Legion-empowered enemies that will drop you extra infinite power when you defeat them. Once you've completed all 20 infinite research daily quests and collected all of the required infinite power, return to Eternus in the Infinite Bazaar to turn in the quest and earn the achievement to Fel and back. You will be rewarded with the Sargerei Commander's Felscorned Regalia. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like as it helps support the channel, and let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to see more. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.